burnout is glorified. Okay? If I'm not doing something, I feel guilty. Oh my God, what am I doing? Right? Well, I'm here to tell you that 2 weeks ago, I suffered burnout. Right? And it was not good. I had so much going on and I was just tired. And that was affecting my relationships. But I messaged a friend and I said, I'm overwhelmed. I do not know what to do next. And you know what she told me? What's going on? So I listed everything I'm doing, and she said, Sayyeda, in the last week, have you taken a moment and sat down and said, what's up? Like, are you where you want to be? Are you taking care of yourself? And I said, no, I'm actually not. So when I read this question, I was like, oh my God, someone is attacking me because this is literally my life. But I said, you know what? I'm going to stand here right now when I was at my desk, and I thought of myself 2 weeks ago, and I said, what did I do? I looked at every person in my life that I found has a good coping mechanism, right? Who has admirable self-care habits. And I'll start with my mom. Since the day I was born, she's on the go. I have never seen her sit down. When I was a kid, it was cooking classes, taking care of kids, and now it's Hausa, teaching, social working. And I'm like, where do you find the time? But recently I found it's when she wakes up at 4 a.m. and connects to the Quran, right? And I started doing that starting 2 weeks ago. Every night before bed, I sit with my Quran, do my tafsir, and I actually get that sense of peace, tranquility. And I always thought, oh my God, everyone says Quran has peace. I don't know what I'm doing. But it actually does bring you that peace. And obviously, these are self-care habits that I have seen in my life. And I want you, when I exit this stage, to think of one that you can take up into your life. So I started Quran and dhikr. The second one, it's Mental Health Awareness Month, as people know. And in the UK, the theme is nature. So I thought of my Babi. In this whole year, she has been going out every single day, whether it's raining or it's sunny. She takes my nephew out for a walk. Why? Because nature calms her down. It gives her that peace of tranquil, right? So I started doing that. If it was waking up in the morning, just sitting and watching the birds and actually realizing, you know what? Life is beautiful. And you know what? There's so much more than, oh my God, what's on my plate next? What should I do? Oh my God, I'm stressed, right? So look at nature, connect to nature, right? And the third one, this is hard because I was like, Sayyeda, what do you like to do? Well, last year, my coping mechanism was cooking. And I know I got my brothers fat because of that, but it's fine. But then I thought, you know what, mommy cooks for me now, and I don't want to give up that beautiful food that she cooks. So Sayyeda, what makes you happy? And I realized that at the start of Ramadan. I love kids. Literally, the happiness they bring me, it's unmatchable. So when I was told, do you want to teach Darsa? I was like, I work 7.5 hours. I have to do some uni work. I do not want more on my plate. But I said, you know what? It'll be nice. It'll be calm. So I finished work at literally 6:30, do iftar, and then straight away teaching the kids. And I'm always stressed, oh my God, I have not prepared the lesson for them. But I go in and I'm like, you know what, Sayyeda, just forget every issue you have in your life and just say, Assalamu alaikum kids, how are you? And the smiles on their face, and literally you just feel so happy because you're like, wow, you know, they're so free that I want to be. And for that 1 hour or half an hour I teach them, I am free. I am what I want to be, which is them. And the smiles after when I have taught them something, it reminds me of my purpose. You know what that is? To help people, to make a difference in someone's life. So if that's your coping mechanism, which is teaching, then go for it. And then there's number 4, which is gratitude. I know, yes, another buzzword of 2020. But have you ever sat down before you sleep and been like, what have I done in the day? What am I happy for? Whether it's a little thing like, I'm happy that I had that extra samosa today. Or it's something big, like I'm happy that I have the support of my whole family. In the WhatsApp group, I woke up to a morning message of everyone saying good luck. So you know what? I'm grateful for that. So it can be something small. It can be something big. But you know what? It matters. It's that you are grateful. You're realizing that, you know what? Yes, I have so much to do, but I also have so much more to be grateful for. Right? And then also the Quran teaches us so much about self-care. It's about putting yourself first. If you have a full cup and you're overflowing, how are you going to fill someone else's? So you need to learn to put yourself first, right? And I want you today to choose one of these topics that I have told you and think back to your life and think who around you has really good self-care tips, yeah? And I want you to approach them. Tell them, Mommy, I need some help. Bobby, what are you doing? Or simply just think to yourself, what brings you purpose? Why are you on this earth? Because when you find that, you will find beauty in being yourself and finding time to self-care and care about yourself because you matter. And so when I exit this stage, I want you to literally think of one thing you're to do. Is it dhikr and Quran? Is it connecting to nature? Is it gratitude? Or is it finding what brings you purpose? And that's your own journey. But I'd love to know what you get up to, and I know you're all very capable of. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm not trying to make this difficult for you, because you've done an excellent job, but I'd like to ask, if you had landed that role, and you are working at a busy organization, where you hardly had any time to do anything, out of the strategies of coping mechanism that you have suggested, which one would you pick? Bearing in mind you hardly have any time.
Well, I don't believe in I don't have time.
Okay.
Because that's just a phrase to get away with not caring for yourself. It's about finding that time in your day and actually realizing, booking that time in. Whether, okay, if you're in a busy organization, you still have a lunch break. If that means sitting and eating mindfully and being in the moment, go for it, yeah? And if it means, one of my favorite, also another coping mechanism, is doing a brain dump. So I prepared a small brain dump, right? So this is everything that's stressing me in my life. And you know what I like to do? I'll worry about it because I know I can do it. I took it up because I can do it. So you know what? If I find the time, I will do it because I am capable of doing it.
Well done.
I'd just like to know, so you had two things to pick. One was religion, the other one was health and wellness. Let's say you aren't given an option for religion. What would you have? Give me just one thing that you would have done when it comes to health and wellness.
Sorry, can you repeat it?
Sorry. You chose health and wellness. I'm saying if you had chosen religion, one thing that you had done to help you cope better, and do not use what you already use right now in terms of referring to Quran or reciting Quran, what else would you have done that would affect the same 3 to 5 tips, but in a religious aspect?
So do you mean a religious aspect, which is not
Your
Quran?
topic was health and wellness, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying, how about I flip that? And I give you the same, but choose from religion one thing and not the one that you already mentioned. Just one quick tip.
I think my quick tip would be muhasaba. Every single night, think about your day and actually understand, what good have I done? What didn't go my way? And actually think, what will I do tomorrow to change it? Because every night you go to sleep, you don't want to wake up in the morning and have that mundane routine again of, that stress. So go to sleep, think of the good you did first, and then think of what you could have done better. And then you can think about it the next day about what you're going to do to bring change.
Okay.